All right, class. Welcome back from spring break. Today is a substitute day. I'm out of town with students competing in TSA, Technology Student Association. If that's something you're interested in, the time to join would be early next year. Let me and other Tech Academy teachers know that you're interested in. There's contests, competitions going on, field trips and stuff that go on mostly in the spring semester, but um, this is our first year really getting started. There might be some things, some fun stuff that we do early in the fall too. All right, let's go ahead and start over here. Um, we are finishing up with Brain Buffet, um, and if you have your certification, that's excellent. I've excused any Brain Buffet that we've done in the past few weeks that you haven't turned in. If you are going to try to get your certification again later in the semester, um, I would still advise doing Brain Buffet Project 5 to help study, and we'll schedule the retakes for about the end of the month here. But that's going to be studying that you do on your own um, outside of class time or around our projects and stuff that you can keep doing. We're going to take a break from everything photography, everything Photoshop, and we're going to start doing a podcast contest. So this is very exciting, uh, especially for media arts students. This gets you into a totally new aspect of media arts. Um, Going to take a look at our page I made for you. So there's a link. This picture here is hot linked to the actual contest. Um, I copied and pasted the rubric below. So this is something we're going to do over the course of the next few weeks. So about till the end of the month. I haven't set a deadline or created an assignment for the podcast yet, but basically you're going to be graded on the content, the flow is basically a production of it, how it makes the story structure really, um, editing, um, and following the guidelines. It's going to be 5 minutes or less, so it can't get 1 second over 5 minutes. Um, and then you have to have appropriate language, of course, and not break any copyright law. So there's a link to the rubric, and which is basically this up here, and a link to a 12-minute video that shows you how to use Adobe Audition. That's going to be the program we use to edit this. All right, so this is the contest page. All right, it has all the contest rules and a lot of tips for it. So you can review this. And if you look at the module here, there's 3 Edpuzzles, and they're all due today. So this is the main thing you have to do for class during the substitute day on April 11th. Uh, watch these 3 podcasts. If it helps, I've linked to the page that they're embedded on for the podcast contest. And that is that's on this page over here called Want to Create Your Own Podcast. Um, so all right. So the first video is Phoebe Lett, an opinion audio producer at the New York Times. And she talks about what makes a great podcast. So that's basically picking a good topic. Allison Bruzik um, talks about scripting the podcast. So the pre-production part of that, if you're a video studio fundamentals student and you're thinking about that, in those terms, this is pre-production. And then Daniel Wang talks about recording and editing, so the production and post-production part of it. So this page here might help you with your Edpuzzles if you're interested. So get those 3 Edpuzzles done, okay, right here, and I'll grade them while I'm still in Louisville, and we'll come back and we'll start picking our topics. So just so you know, you're going to be able to work alone or in pairs. So either one is fine. Um, and as you read through the contest instructions, you're going to have a lot of freedom in what you do for this. So it's something that can be done easily alone or in pairs. And that's it. Um, good luck. Get your Edpuzzles done, and if you have questions, shoot me an email. I'll try to answer them while I'm at the contest in Louisville.